Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name's Chopper. So we have some really exciting Black Ops 3 Zombies information now. This information was at Comic-Con. Unfortunately, I was not able to go to Comic-Con, but they had a Black Ops 3, they had a whole setup, they had a whole panel, people asking questions and then getting answered by the developers themselves. Like I said, unfortunately, I was not able to get it, and the event was not live streamed, so the only people who got the information that was there, that was of course the people who were actually there sitting in on the presentation only got the information. But a few of you guys, a few of my subscribers who were actually did go to Comic-Con in San Diego, were nice enough to give me some information of what happened at that panel and during that whole presentation, because there's a lot of exciting information, and this is important Zombies information, so I definitely need to share it with you guys. So the first thing I want to talk about is that Mob of the Dead is going to be story related to Shadows of Evil. Now, if you've seen the Shadows of Evil trailer, that's the one set in the 1940s. I believe it's the first map that's going to be on Black Ops 3 Zombies. As far as I know, that's what I've heard. That's what I've seen. It looks like a ton of fun. If you haven't seen Shadows of Evil, I suggest you go look it up. But I sort of suspected this, not to sound like a know-it-all or anything like that, but I sort of suspected that because when you played Mob of the Dead, it wasn't directly related with the main storyline. Didn't have Samantha or Maxis or Richtofen, whatever. It was just like its own thing, and it felt kind of awkward. It felt incomplete. You know what I mean? It was still. Don't get me wrong. That map was a ton of fun to play. Mob of the Dead was probably one of my favorite maps, but the storyline just felt incomplete, or like it had holes in it, or there should be more to it. And that's what I think. Actually, that's what we know Shadows of Evil is going to be. Shadows of Evil is going to relate into that. So you might see some Mob of the Dead references within this Shadows of Evil map. That'll be really cool to see. I can't wait to do the Easter egg on that because there's so much stuff hidden, I guarantee it. I want to see how it's related to the map because honestly, I have no idea. I can only speculate as of now because we don't have the map yet. We don't have all the pieces of information, and you really have to dig deep to get information out of Treyarch Zombies maps. I'm telling you, like I spend a lot of time looking up information like on these certain maps. So yes, Shadows of Evil definitely is going to be related to Mob of the Dead. Now, that is definitely one of the interesting things. Another interesting thing I want to talk about is the Ray Gun Mark III. Now, they had this deal going on Twitter. That's where I saw it anyway. It was probably on multiple sites. But you could donate some money and have your name to be put in to be drawn to be a zombie, like animated as a zombie within Black Ops 3 Zombies DLC. And they had a video for it on the Call of Duty channel. And if you pause at a certain point on the chalkboard, there is what it looks like a concept art of the Ray Gun Mark III. Now, we don't know, it does not labeled or anything like that. It just looks like one, so we can only assume. But it definitely people think it is a Ray Gun Mark III, and it honestly looks like a ray gun to me. And someone asked Jason Blundell at the panel if we're going to see Mark III weapons, and all he said was never say never. So he didn't deny it, he didn't confirm it either, but he didn't deny it is what I'm saying. So I think we'll see a Ray Gun Mark III for sure, but I don't know if that drawing is going to be it. Now, the most interesting thing that was shown at the panel, to me anyway, was Custom Zombies. Now, if you've played Custom Zombies on the PC, typically it's played World at War Zombies, and it's pretty much for PC because that's where you can get the mods. You can't get them on a PlayStation 3 or Xbox or whatever. But people have been wanting custom maps on console for a long time, and for the past couple years it's just been available to PC players. And if you've never played a custom map on PC before, and if you do have a gaming PC, then I suggest you should. They are an absolute ton of fun to play. There's a lot of creative people out there who make the best maps ever. Like, I've seen some absolutely fantastic maps with fantastic Easter eggs. And the thing is, they didn't necessarily have all the tools that they could use. If this mod pack has the tools that an experienced modder can use, then we can see some absolutely insane maps. Now, I actually had an idea for this, believe it or not. It was a couple months ago. I suggested that they call it a creator pack because a modding pack, if you think of modding Call of Duty, it's kind of demeaning. You think of modders like the kids, the invisible hackers in multiplayer lobbies. But no, this is like an actual creator pack where you could make your own maps, multiplayer and zombies. Obviously multiplayer, not counting your stats. But I would definitely love to see a zombies map creator because that would be absolutely awesome. There's a ton of people, you know who you are, who can make absolutely fantastic maps. So the official tweet on that was, or the official information on that was that people asked about if there's going to be mods, like PC mods, and then maybe just console mods for Black Ops 3, and they said we'll talk about that later. So they, they didn't deny it. They didn't say like yes, but they didn't deny it either. They said we'll talk about it later. So I feel like we might have an entire, just an entire separate like meeting just for custom zombies, because they probably have a lot to talk about if it is. Now I suspect that it will be, but we of course we have no actual confirmation just for sure as of yet. But I will keep you guys updated for sure. So make sure you guys drop a like, because you need to share this with everybody. Everybody needs to get in on this. This is really important stuff. So if you guys give me a like, that would help me out a ton. And make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be keeping you up to date on everything Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 Zombies. I'll be posting the beta when it comes out, posting a ton of gameplay, tips, tricks, everything like that. So make sure you subscribe and stick around for more. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys on another video.